Okay, Salman, we've just had a big fight on the weekend, a crackerjack of a fight between Gennady Golovkin and Saul Canelo Alvarez. Saul Canelo Alvarez getting a close winning, a close decision against Gennady Golovkin. After looking at the fight and analysing it, it was probably a deserved victory by Canelo. What do you make of it?
I don't agree with that. I don't think it was a deserved victory. If anything, I think the fight should have been called a draw. Um, this fight, I have to say that it was a 50-50 split on what people's opinions on who won the fight. Whereas the previous fight, majority of the public and fighters and everyone said Triple G, only maybe a couple here and there said Canelo. But in this fight, it was really 50-50 down the middle. And even Max Kellerman and Stephen A. Smith actually had Golovkin one up, and Max Kellerman either said it should have been called a draw. But my opinion of the fight, Canelo boxed a lot better in this fight than he did in the previous fight. He stood toe to toe. It was Golovkin, funny enough, that was the one that was boxing on the back foot, and he was just trying to jab. But to be fair, I think his name's Jim Lampley. Jim Lampley. Yeah. No, it wasn't Jim Lampley. I think it's the one that was speaking with Stephen A. Smith. I think
Teddy Atlas.
Yeah, Teddy Atlas. He had it's just subjective really. He had Triple G 5 up or something.
Yeah, but
that to me that wasn't. I don't know, maybe he favours Triple G, that's why. But even Stephen A. Smith looked at him like, "What are you talking about?" It was a close fight. If anything, it might have been one way, one round.
Yeah, but that was their opinion. You give your opinion. What do you make of your opinion?
Well, my opinion, I personally think, if anything, it should have been called a draw or Triple G by 1, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. But it was a very, very close fight. Very, very hard fight to score. But I think because Canelo was a home fighter, he did get the.
But their chins are they've got iron in their chins,
Yeah, they both got very good chins. You have to respect them for that. But I still think Golovkin could have done a little bit more in this fight. I think he was he didn't do as much as he could have. But maybe that could have been to do with Canelo, the way he was fighting, his skill set in the ring. It takes two to tango. So Canelo's work might be neutralizing what Golovkin wanted to do, but I think the fight should have either gone to Golovkin by 1 round, or the fight should have been called a draw. But even if Canelo won, you can't say it was a robbery, because it was a very close fight. It could have gone either way, type of thing. And I think it does deserve a trilogy just to settle the dust. But the thing is, with these type of fights, I think it'll always be close. It's just their styles are like that it's always going to be close. Golovkin's a really pressure fighter, Canelo's more the boxer. So it's you can't really, it's never going to be really one-sided unless the boxer's really world-class, like how Mayweather is, or a very world-class boxer. So I think it'll always be a close fight. But
what do you think should happen next? Do you think there should be another fight? Do you think they should go separate?
I don't think there should be another fight straight away. Maybe Golovkin should.
Golovkin's old now.
Yeah, Golovkin's old, but him going straight back into a trilogy, I don't think that's good for him, because the demand's not going to be there for a fighting 3 times the same person. I think what he should do now is maybe fight Billy Joe and try get the WBO belt, and then become Golovkin maybe to try fight if Billy Joe comes through.
Yeah, but why is Billy Joe gonna want to fight Golovkin when now he hasn't got?
Because at least Golovkin's still a big name. Billy Joe wants to fight all the top dogs in the middleweight division. If he gets a win over Golovkin, Canelo has to fight him. It's as simple as that. But the thing is, because he's going to be avoided, in my opinion, he's going to be avoided by Canelo unless Billy Joe beats Golovkin. Then
if Canelo was to fight Billy Joe says his style is all wrong. I think
it's a good fight. I don't think it's. The thing is, you got to realize that Canelo's also a very good top boxer. I personally think Billy Joe's a very top boxer as well. So
who do you think wins that fight?
It's a very close fight, but I personally feel I just have this feeling Billy Joe, I don't know why, I just have a feeling, it might sound stupid, but I just think Billy Joe will beat him on points. Unless the judges maybe, I'm not sure until
I think Canelo knocks him out. I think Canelo's got a granite chin, he's going to walk straight through him.
You've got to realise that Billy Joe's never been dropped in his career, he's got a glass, he's not.
Yeah, but he's never been hit by Canelo either.
Yeah, but he got hit by David Lemieux.
Never got hit by David Lemieux. Lemieux didn't land anything.
Yeah, true, but David Lemieux, let's see, like Chris Eubank Jr. took the Gary Spike or Sullivan 7 rounds.
Yeah,
David
but Chris
Lemieux's
Eubank
not
can't punch. Chris
they were
Eubank can't punch.
Yeah, but what they're thinking of is David Lemieux against Canelo now. So you can't discredit the Billy Joe's win against David Lemieux because that's in the talkings now.
What?
In my opinion, David Lemieux versus Canelo. So if David
Yeah, but
Lemieux fights
Lemieux
Canelo,
wouldn't-
that's not fair on Billy Joe in my opinion.
Billy Joe would Canelo would batter David Lemieux. I think he knocks him out, stops him.
Yeah, he'd probably stop him, but it won't. But I don't think he'll do as good job as maybe he might do as good job as Billy Joe did. But Billy Joe really schooled him. To be honest, he couldn't have put up a better display. But in that fight, I just have a feeling Billy Joe's gonna take it because I think these type of fighters like Tyson Fury, Billy Joe, they rise to the occasion. So when you put someone that's like a test to them, they're really up for it. Like against David Lemieux when he went to Canada, he was up for it. He won all those rounds. It was like 118, 110. It was a shutout in someone's backyard. Even Bernard Hopkins, Floyd Mayweather came out. He didn't even know who Billy Joe was. He even came out and said that kid can box. So just have to wait and see. But yeah.
Okay, thank you, Salman, for talking to your memory TV. Appreciate your time.